Hello guys from Plant Reviews. Today I will do an unboxing video, and I received two boxes. As you can see, this is the biggest one from Longterm Nursery, and then there is the small one from Garden. This will be an unboxing video of a few plants I have been looking for a while, and I'm really looking forward to see the content today, because these are mostly fragrant plants. Some of them are for the garden, some of them are mainly for indoors. If you have a conservatory, is great. Otherwise, I hope that they will be able to fit in the house. And anyway, I built recently a small greenhouse. At the moment it's unheated. Possibly I will make some modifications to heat this small greenhouse in my allotment as well, and I would like to try also some tropical fruit plants growing. Anyway, let's start with the first unboxing, and this one is from Longterm Nursery. I received a small one from Garden, and there should be another box coming soon from Turn It Tropical. So let's start with the first box. Wow! Well, I didn't imagine the plants were already so big, so, well, definitely a pleasure. And, well, they were packaged very well, the leaves, and the new buds are not damaged at all, so I'm very pleased. So I will start the unboxing. Well, I can show you how they packaged this box. So as you can see, there is a small pot on the bottom to hold the plants vertically, and I hope you are able to see it. Yeah, you can see the pot here, and then I have a few plants. Hope to not give you sickness doing this, but yes, this is how the pot looks like from the top. So let's start with this unboxing, and I will talk a little bit about the plants I bought. Let's start to get this out. A pot, good. It's always great to have a pot. Okay, so first one is this is a Magnolia, Michela Figo. The Michela Figo is a beautiful magnolia plant, or magnolia-like plant, that produces flowers that are yellowish, yellow pinkish, mostly yellowish. Wait one sec, the other box has arrived. Thank you. Cool. I have two boxes from Turn It Tropical. Well, so Michela Figo is a magnolia-like plant that produces beautiful flowers that are yellowish, pinkish, but mostly yellow. And the smell, the fragrance is very strong. It's like a banana, very fruity banana-like fragrance. And this plant, well, you can see it's a pretty young plant. It doesn't grow very tall. I found that it's just a few meters tall, and also it is potentially hardy in milder climates, as in Kent anyway. I have an unheated greenhouse, and I think this plant will be fine in the unheated greenhouse. So I'm really looking forward to try this plant in my greenhouse, and hopefully smell its beautiful banana scented flowers. This well, I don't think this spring the plant will bloom, but hopefully next year or in a couple of years. Then let's see what I have. This one I think is one famous honeysuckle. No, this is actually is incredible. I mean, when I saw the branches, it really looked a little bit like a honeysuckle, like my honeysuckle. But actually, no. This is my the other magnolia I ordered, the Magnolia or Michela Unanimosis. This is another small shrub. It is about 3 meters high and 3 meters spread. And this plant is also, is written here, best in a conservatory. However, in milder climates, I found that actually can tolerate light frost. However, I will keep it first in my greenhouse and see how it goes. It's a unheated greenhouse, but however, I read this plant is okay for unheated greenhouses too. Then let's see. I forgot that the Magnolia Unanimosis is also famous for its beautiful fragrant flower. They're like sweet and citrusy fragrance at the same time, so I'm really looking forward to smell the flowers. This one is a Magnolia Grandiflora Little Gem. The Magnolia Grandiflora Little Gem is a dwarf version, a small version of one of my favorite Magnolia, probably my favorite for the size of the flowers and the scent, and is Magnolia indeed Grandiflora. However, the Magnolia Grandiflora, the species, can reach height even more than 10 meters tall, so really for my garden would be impossible. However, this one is a shrub that grows about up to 3 meters tall and spread about 3 meters tall, so it is ideal for small gardens, and it is a hardy plant, so definitely this is really a plant I'm very pleased to have. Continuing here, I have this is obviously a climber, and this one is Hollyleaf Latifolia. I have a plant that is very similar in foliage, and I hope is not really the same plant, even if the foliage, while very similar, look a bit different to my plant, because it's more, my plant is more like shiny. Is in the garden. I will put the link of the video I made it. This is one Hollyleaf Latifolia. I have a plant that is instead the Stautonia coriacea. This plant produces whitish flowers that are very sweetly scented, and actually mine as well in the garden, the Stautonia, is a very closely related species. Produces greenish whitish flowers. It also has an incredible lemon scent, and really makes the garden smell wonderful. So I really want to try this climber too. My Stautonia coriacea is absolutely hardy. It survived perfectly to the beast from the east that we have a few years ago, and this one also, the Hollyleaf Latifolia, it is should be a hardy plant as well. Then continuing here, I have, let's see, I don't have a label for here. Well, I can see what I ordered, because, well, really at the moment I think I forgot. So let's see what I ordered from Longterm Nursery. Well, in the meantime, I will show you the other plant I bought, and this one also I can't find the label yet, but this one is Lonicera etrusca. This is a honeysuckle that comes from Mediterranean climates, and it is famous, well, it's quite famous to be kind of honeysuckle that has like hairy leaves, and the flowers are supposed to be very fragrant. It comes from the Mediterranean areas, and indeed the Etruscan honeysuckle comes from the name Etrusci or Etrusche, that was a population living in Tuscany in Italy, what is now Tuscany, before the Roman Empire, if I remember correctly. And this is a plant that I was really looking forward to get, because I read that the flowers are amazingly fragrant. And actually I have here, or possibly my order. Yeah, this is variety of the Lonicera etrusca, is the Lonicera etrusca superba. I forgot to say that is supposed to be the best of the Lonicera superba, or the Lonicera etrusca, for fragrance and growth. And the other plant I bought, this is a plant for conservatory really, and this one is the Marsdenia oreofula. The leaves could be better really, but I hope it recovers. I'm not sure if these are parasites or just, no, it looks just like dirt. So yeah, I mean, the plant looks pretty good anyway, so I hope it will get better. And this one, the Marsdenia oreofula, is a plant that produces very nice fragrant flowers that are starry shaped. This plant is a climber as well, and it is very mildly hardy. It's better anyway in a conservatory, and it's supposed to be really strongly scented. However, this is actually a plant that it is better in a conservatory or in at least a cold greenhouse. I read that anyway can be hardy down to -5, so in some mild areas of the UK can be cultivated also outside. As the first year, I really would not take the chance to just leave it outside, and I will put it in my unheated greenhouse anyway, because the temperature don't go below the 5 degrees, and hopefully I will update you this spring for about how it grows. So this is the plans for the Longterm Nursery, and I am very happy about it. Then I will start with the plants from Garden. From Garden I bought some other beautifully fragrant plants, of which one was on a deal, sorry, two were on a deal with a plant I already have. It was basically cheaper to buy 3 plants of different varieties rather than just the 2 I wanted, so I decided to go for the 3. But the one that they already have is still one of my favorite, and it is the Gardenia climbs hardy. From your garden I brought four varieties of Gardenia. One is the climbs hardy that came basically for free. From it was on a deal with other two plants. The other two plants being the Gardenia Crown Jewel, I believe, and the Sweetheart. This is the Gardenia Sweetheart that produces simple flower like the Gardenia Climbs Hardy. The Climbs Hardy is an unbelievably beautiful gardenia with simple flowers, but the fragrance is really amazing. And this one, the Sweetheart, is supposed to have also a very beautiful fragrance. And also in the deal was another plant that has double flower, the Crown Jewel. I didn't have much luck with the Crown Jewel the first time I had it, because probably I planted in a compost that was not really lime free, so I think probably it suffered. However, I'm very pleased of the plants that I received. So this is the Climbs Hardy, this is the Crown Jewel, and this is the Sweetheart. The Crown Jewel is a double flowered gardenia. Although these three are supposed to be winter hardy in the UK, the Climbs Hardy I'm sure it is, because I had it for 2 years and it is a beautiful plant and survived perfectly winter. The other two are also supposed to be winter hardy in England, and are supposed to be very fragrant, especially the Crown Jewel, because it has a double flower, so it is basically supposed to get double the fragrance. Then I will open my second parcel where I have other three plants, and one is another gardenia, and this is the Celestial Star. The Celestial Star is another gardenia. There's a double flower. It's supposed to be very, very, very fragrant indeed. The plant looks great. And then I bought two plants that are also incredibly fragrant. They bloom in summer, and they are Hollyleaf. One is the Pink Spire. And the other one is the Ruby Spice. These plants have a very strong fragrance. I found that they have a very sweet fragrance, and they are very good for pollinators, especially bees. Bees love these plants. However, what really stands out these plants is like these very beautiful spikes of flowers that they produce in summer, if I remember correctly, and then the fragrance really is a fragrance that fills the garden. This is what I've read and what I found on other videos on YouTube, so I was really curious to try this one, and I hope that they will be able to bloom this year. I'm not sure if the gardenias will be able to bloom this year. I hope so. Gardenia is a plant, among the fragrant plants, is one of the plants I love the most, because the scent is citrusy and sweet, but more on the citrus side, and I really love the citrus scent. However, I also like sweet scent as well, but between the two, the citrus scent is definitely the one I prefer. So this for now for the plants that are for the garden, or at least can live in an unheated greenhouse. And then I will start now showing the first of the parcel I got from Turn It Tropical. Turn It Tropical is a great nursery for plants, tropical plants, and that are both, some of them are actually garden hardy, like hardy outdoors, but some others are really best suited for conservatories. And from this nursery I bought some species of a group of plants that I am becoming really passionate about, and I will show you as soon as I am able to open the parcel. So, first parcel contains a banana. Well, I will tell you that from this nursery I bought just bananas, so Musas, and in particular species of Musa, and this one I hope that is labeled. Okay, the pot is a bit broken. Yes. This one is the Musa acuminata. This is a species that is absolutely not frost hardy, but this is the species from which all the bananas we eat actually comes from. The most famous banana that we eat nowadays is called the Cavendish. It is a triploid sterile hybrid of this species. Actually, I'm not sure if it's a hybrid or it's just a triploid variety of this species or this pure species. The species, anyway, it produces banana that are edible but contain seeds. The Cavendish instead is a sterile banana and is the most common banana fruit you eat really worldwide, because it ships very well and it is a very long expiry, not expiry date, but the fruits really tend to last longer than many other varieties. The flavor is not supposed to be that great in comparison to other varieties of banana or species banana, so I'm not too sure if this one will be able to fruit, but I was really looking forward to get this banana because it's really the species where the bananas that we eat the most comes from. And well, we will see if Kent is able to make this banana produce fruits, at least in a greenhouse. This is a banana that at the moment I keep indoors in my house because it doesn't stand the temperature below 10 degrees. And I will see afterwards if I can put some heating in the greenhouse and keep it in my greenhouse as well. And let's see this other one. Always before opening a box, check basically what direction you need to keep the box. Sometimes I forget to see what direction to keep the box, but yeah, it saves a lot of compost falling around. And this is the Musa chunyai. This is a banana plant that also produces edible fruits and also produces beautiful purple flowers. This is a dwarf variety. It's not a very big variety. It's unlike a Musa cuminata, that is a banana plant that can reach 6 meters. So I'm really not too sure I will be able to grow this plant, but well, I will think about it. Otherwise, at some point, I might decide to give it away. But I will really hope to get the fruits of the Musa cuminata. This one instead tends to be smaller, about 3 meters at the most, and it is beautiful not only because if it produces fruits, you can eat the fruits, but also because it produces beautiful purple flowers. I also ordered some seeds, some banana seeds from Turnip Tropical that didn't arrive yet, so I believe that... ah no, yes, they arrived. They were just hanging on the box here. Apparently they didn't have these plants, so I decided to have a go with the seeds. Banana species tend to produce seeds, so that's the thing to remember when you eat the fruit of banana species, that remember to not to break your teeth when you eat them. These bananas are bananas that are supposed to be edible, so I got Musa aurantiaca that produces beautiful orange flowers, Musa cheesemani, 5 seeds each, and then Musa hirta. I got 10 seeds because on the website they were advertising the minimum size of 10 seeds. So, well, let's see the seeds of the Musa aurantiaca. Well, this is Musa aurantiaca. You can see the seeds are actually quite big, and I believe it is, I need to plant them as soon as possible. I'm not too sure how long banana seeds are viable. I have to check, but that's the reason, because I always prefer to buy live plants or bulbs rather than seeds, because in some species seeds have not a very high viability. They do not last very long. In some others, like for example the lotus flower, can last even 100 years. But yeah, if I'm not familiar with the seeds of the plant, I really usually prefer to order the plant or the bulb or the tuber, in case our plant that uses bulbs, tubers or corms. This is the Musa cheesemani, and let's see the seeds. These are quite big seeds and more black. And also quite rough. The Musa aurantiaca was seeds were more smooth actually. And then Musa hirta. Well, these are pretty small, they are brownish, so I have to say that already from the seeds, by the seeds, I can see a very striking difference from between these banana plants. So I'm really looking forward to plant the seeds and see how will develop, and obviously I will make a video and keep you informed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video, it would be great if you give a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, obviously give us a thumbs down, and I will put some links also about the nurseries I ordered these plants from, and some links about some of the videos I made about fragrant plants and some tropical plants I have either in my garden or I put in my greenhouse to protect them from the frost, or I bring indoors if they are really tender. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video and you like the other videos, would be great if you can please subscribe. In this way you can get updates when I publish new videos, and obviously this way you will support my channel to make other videos and talk a little bit more about my experience with the plants in my garden and small greenhouse in the UK and in my house as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.